welcome to Talladega Superspeedway. Qualifying is underway for the Spittin Venom Podcast ARCA series. See Ethan Evers in a 26 KVRP Camry heading out on track for what will be his warm-up lap. Then they'll get 2 timed laps to try to set their quickest lap time. $20 cars here tonight. Sorry about the points being in the way. Forgot to take them down. I was studying. 11 of our 12 playoff drivers are here tonight. Alex Reeling has not shown up yet. Keeping an eye on the lobby, see if he pops in during quali. But at the moment, we have 11 cars going for 8 spots to cut it down to our round of 8 after this race. Drivers that have completed their warm-up lap: Jake Lawrence, Ethan Evers, Hayden Law, Lucas Hoytsma, Sam Kohlhaas, Quinn Newton, and Ian Montrose. So those drivers will be the first ones to come around and set a lap time. See Hayden's running his lap all the way up by the wall, above that top lane. Lucas in the 8, see where he runs. He's going to straddle that line a little bit. That's usually where I run. A little bit lower. Crozier. Should start seeing the first laps pop in. I think Hayden was the first one across the line, so he'll set the benchmark at a 54.24. Immediately beat by Ethan Evers. He goes P2. Jake Lawrence goes to the P1. That bright yellow ghost machine. This way about P3. Sam Kohlhaas, top of the charts, 53.23. Yeah, got dyslexic there, 53.32. Crozier slots in P2. Let's see how many of these cars pick up on lap 2. So far, 7 drivers opting not to qualify. 5 still trying to put a lap in. Daniel Llewellyn goes to 6th. Hayden goes to the pole on his second lap, 53.24. Ethan Evers, 53.27, goes P2. Jake Lawrence to P3. Quinn Newton P4, and then Lucas Hoytsma in the 8 jumps up to the top spot, 53.17. Nicely done there by Lucas. Ian Montrose will drop in 7th. Trenton Sneed in the 81 bumps Lucas Hoytsma off the pole with the 53.11. One of Alabama's favorite sons, picking up the top spot here. Looks like we got 3 cars left to qualify for Trenton Sneed. Daniel Llewellyn hits the line at a 53.23. He'll move up to 3rd. Nice effort there from Llewellyn. 2 cars remain for Trenton Sneed to try and get this pole. Cody Cleaver in the 2 and Will Spark. Spark only goes to 13th. So 1 car left. It's Cody Cleaver or Trenton Sneed for the pole. Here comes Cleaver to the stripe in a Miller Lite Dodge. Cleaver, a 53.335. Trenton Sneed, your pole setter for tonight's race at Talladega. The other handful of cars will not have time to get out and qualify and get their laps in. So Trenton Sneed will be the pole setter tonight. We have 21 cars here tonight. Trenton Sneed on the pole. Let's see if we can go grab him. That sounded dirty and I like it. Trent, DG, you got a copy? Hi. Hello.
The hell happened?
Hi Trenton, it's DG, how are you?
Oh, good, how are you?
Well, I'm pretty good. Your fan base is in the chat celebrating your pole here for Talladega. How do we feel about being there after the next 55 laps?
Oh man, if we can stay here on till the end of lap 55, or if we have a couple green white checkers at the, I want to be the first one that gets the checkered. That's the goal. But
that is always the goal, isn't it?
But yeah, Talladega, it's pretty much the one track I know I'm actually decent at. It's my home track, so it obviously means a lot every time I get one here. Yeah, we got a fast hot rod, at least by ourselves, but it appears almost every time I have some behind me, this thing turns into a parachute. So, I don't know. We'll just kind of see what happens, but...
So we're going to be playing it by ear for the next 55 laps, huh?
Do what?
So we're playing it by ear for the next 55 laps, then? No real strategy?
Pretty much. It's hard to develop a strategy here. It's just the one time I expect to be on pole. I got pole. I'm not surprised I got it.
It's in for. So you going to hang out at the front and try to be ahead of the Rex, or are you going to get way to the back and try to get out of the Hornet's Nest?
I want to lead a lap, and then I'll just kind of, if I'm able, just kind of jump to the wall and just kind of slowly taper back.
But
that's easier said than done.
Absolutely is. All right, sir. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Trenton back up in his team chat as we start with our starting lineup here, presented by our friends at Labor 12. Awesome kick-ass rock band out of Lubbock, Texas. Give them a check out at laborxii.com. Labor 12. Here we go. Starting lineup. Trenton Sneed, 81, Mr. Alabama on the pole. Lucas Heusman starts alongside in the number 8 Labor 12 Pontiac. Daniel Llewellyn's Labor 12 Pontiac starts in 3rd. Hayden Knoll, the Napa Ford, rolls off 4th. J.R. Deal, Texaco Haviland Dodge starts in the 5th spot. Ethan Evers, KVRP Fort Worth Green Toyota starts in 6th. Sam Kohlhaas, Miller High Life Chevy starts 7th. Mike Edwards, KVRP Fort Worth Green Toyota starts in the 8th spot. Jake Lawrence, Ghost Sour Patch Kids starts in the 9th spot with his Dodge. Quinn Newton, Labor 12 Pontiac, starts in the 10th spot. Ian Montrose, the Duff Beer Chevy, he'll start in 11th. Cody Cleaver, Miller Light Dodge, starts in 12th. Adam Crozier, he starts in the 13th spot. Will Spark in the NHL EA Sports Spittin Venom machine starts in the 14th spot. Jeremy Clapper Newell, the Bud Born on Dale Jr. Daytona car, starts 15th here at Talladega. Nathan Harper in the Cowboy Chevy, he'll start 16th. Andrew Beach, Side Pipes Pontiac, rolls off 17th. Jeff Price, the Back Channel Productions Pontiac, 18th. Dave Hoytsma, Labor 12 Real Tree Pontiac, starts in the 19th spot. Cody Brown, Brant Chevy, starts in 20th. And EJ Johnson, Honeybee Racing Toyota, starts 21st. 21 cars here tonight to contest 55 laps at Talladega as we go from 12 to 8 playoff drivers at the end of this race. 11 of the 12 are here for this race, so 11 drivers will be contesting for 8 spots.
Thank you.
Now we'll get the driver's chat back in.
I know a lot of these guys probably won't like it, but hey, haters gonna hate.
Yeah, man, I just can't wait until another 8 and 9 season that we have. It's gonna be great. Go Cowboys.
That's what we're talking about, the Cowboys.
It's just the first round. Go Cowboys.
Dude, my team can't even make it out of the second round.
Yeah, we'll make playoffs. First round. Go Cowboys.
Clappy, you complain about that as if they were able to make it to the second round for 2 decades.
You're gonna make me cry.
Driver Trenton Sneed has to wait all the way to the green flag before he can get on a loud pedal on this initial start. All the other restarts will be on leader's discretion. And there we go. Green flag's out in the air. We are underway from Talladega. Daniel Llewellyn had an opportunity to jump up behind his teammate on that top side. So far has not done so, as Hayden Knoll falling back a little bit on that top. Appreciate it, Scott. Llewellyn up the hill. Giving Lucas a bit of a scare. Trying to push Trenton. Inside line, Llewellyn. I think Lucas's heart jumped up into his throat a little bit there. So glad I fixed that camera. Lucas gets down to the bottom in front of Trenton, and Hayden Knoll's going to get a push from Ethan Evers and Mike Edwards. So Trenton is not going to get that first lap led. We'll see if he's able to cycle to the front at some point. He's going to probably need to get up into that outside line. That seems to be where the passes are coming. goes the 8 of Lucas
Right here,
Hoytma right
Jeb.
in front of the 26 of Ethan Evers. That was a bit scary. Hoytma made it work though. He'll take over the race lead from Hayden Lull. Now the inside is going to have to rebuild their energy a little bit. So Mike Edwards a little bit high there. Might get shuffled out by JR Deal. Deal decides to tuck in. That loss of momentum on the top side though is going to get Hayden Lull back out front. Trenton's stuck on that bottom with Lucas on his outside.
Hey Dave, welcome to the party. Glad to be here.
Trenton gets up off the bottom. Whoa! Scares Ethan Evers a bit. This is Ethan's favorite track, this in Daytona. Inside top two have broken away a bit. Waits with side by side still with Llewellyn. Now he gets a good push down the backstretch, gets alongside Trenton again. Trenton had a brief moment to jump up to that top line if he wanted to get by and try to get that lap led for the playoffs. Extra bonus point, but did not take advantage of it. Those red bannered windshields, those are your playoff cars. A few of them not running them that are in, like Sam Kohlhaas, but for the most part. We get to the backstretch of lap 5. See quite a few cars hanging out at the back, single file on the inside line, just making laps. Looks like everyone from Nathan Harper back to EJ Johnson just riding in the back and trying to avoid any potential incident here. Just hold on to the draft, stay on a lead lap. That completes lap 5. Lucas Hoytma gets the lap led there. He'll have the bonus point. Lowell and Trenton are kind of loose teammates. We'll say it that way, Barbara. Trenton's technically Madigan Motorsports. Trenton is technically on. That is Clapperdoodle in the wall. Trenton is on Chance 2 Motorsports, but they hang out in the same voice chat. So on paper, no, they're not teammates, but yeah, they do hang out. Like Lucas going to get that lap led. You do get an extra 3 bonus points for leading the most laps. Now Lucas all the way down the hill in front of Trenton Sneed. Eden's going to pop up in front of the 26 of Ethan Evers. Try to regain the lead. Trenton seems content to ride behind Lucas. Hayden's going to drop down in front of Hoytsma. JR Deal's working his way up into this main picture. He's the 3rd car in line on that top side as Quinn Newton and Jake Lawrence behind him. Quinn Newton drops down. Now just 3 cars in that outside line, and then a little further back you have Jake trying to catch up. Jake Lawrence now close right up in the back of JR Deal. And the rest of the field single file on the inside line. Edwards gets so high in the corners, he doesn't stay on the back of Ethan Evers. Gives him a decent run off the corner, though, when he gets caught up to him. Hayden leads that lap. Ethan trying to get that extra bonus point. Briefly got his nose ahead going into turn 1. Sam Kohlhaas in the 12. He's moved up to the top trying to catch those 4 cars on the outside line. Everybody's still in that lead draft right now, 21 cars. Outside line really falling back.
Mikey, let us know if you're getting hot, buddy.
Trent Steed jumps to the front, and this line's going to accelerate quickly here. Ethan's a very good pusher in that 26. Here comes Trenton's opportunity to get that lap lead he was looking for. Should get a good push down this backstretch. Thing gets out wide. Surprising there. Trenton's going to lose all kind of momentum from that.
Sorry, Jake. I was unchecking the tires there.
Oh, you're good, buddy. We were just curious what was going on.
Super.
Not this lap. I have to regroup after Evers went way up high in turns 1 and 2. Much better this time. Gets a little bit higher, but not much. Should get a real good push down the backstretch again. Outside line trying to form up. Trenton gets the nose ahead entering turn 3. Bottom's going to have the short way around, but then the momentum will be shifted to the top side here. Go into the tri-oval side by side. Trenton trying to get that lap lead. Will he get it here? And there it is. Trenton Steed gets the lap lead.
I'm going high. Let a lap. Going high.
He's going to the back, wants to get the hell out of there. As he said in his interview he would do if he got his lap lead, he would go to the top and drift his way back. And that puts that outside line back in the hands of 26 of Ethan Evers and 14 of Mike Edwards. And JR Deal, the 68. Jake Lawrence, 12 of Sam Kohlhaas. Inside line, same as it's been for quite a while. Hayden Lowell, Lucas Weitzman, Daniel Llewellyn, Quinn Newton, the 1 of Ian Montrose, Cody Cleaver, 90 of Will Spark. Field at this point looks like they're just trying to make laps. Get to that first pit window. And green since the initial start. Adam Krajor has joined that top line. Now he drops back down in front of Will Spark. Seems like the 14 can't really push as well as the 26 can. That or he just doesn't feel the need to do it right now. One of the two. top two on the inside line have broken free once again. Hayden Lowell and Lucas Hoitzman. See if Lucas wants to pop out and take the race lead again. He's done it a few times. Daniel Wallen broken free of the 26 briefly. Oh my gosh, he goes up in the middle of the tri-oval, scares the crap out of Ethan Evers. Daniel's broken free again. Quinn Newton, he's about to be free. Mike Edwards drops to the bottom. Gets in between. Montrose and the two of Cleaver, so he splits up those two Blockbuster teammates. Now Evers has J.R. Deal, Jake Lawrence, and Sam Kohlhaas as 4 cars up top. Now we'll see if J.R. Deal is able to push the 26 forward. Montrose a bit out of shape in the tri-oval. Outside line with J.R. Deal's help, all kinds of momentum. Hayden Lowell goes straight up into the outside wall. That was strange.
Hold on with Hayden.
I don't think he was touched. I think he just went high, and that was weird.
He zigged when he should have zagged.
Ethan Evers with the help of the 10-10s boys, J.R. Deal and Jake Lawrence moving up to the front. Ethan's going to pick up a lap lead, extra bonus point. Hoitzman and Llewellyn leading that inside line. Quinn Newton behind them. 3 low drag CTC teammates. All have Labor 12 on the hood of their Pontiacs. Outside line's down to 4 cars. And Kohlhaas isn't really connected, but they're still putting on a push. Still all 21 cars in the lead draft. We're on lap 18 out of 55. Quinn Newton moved up, scared the crap out of everybody. At least me. Now Lucas is going to move up. See if Llewellyn can get a lap lead. Not quite. Lucas checked up so much, Ethan Evers gets shuffled out there. I think he's trying to get Llewellyn a lap lead. Now ducks in behind Llewellyn. Quinn Newton lets him down. Now they're going to push Daniel out to the front. Let Daniel Llewellyn lead some. Looks like Ethan Evers has dropped down. Now the outside line is just the 2 10-10s cars. Pit stops have to be lurking soon. Be a really good reason for everybody to be single file on the inside line, except for 2 cars. A couple of dodges up there on the high side. Like Ethan Evers is trying to decide where he wants to go.
Oh, we're pitting.
Here comes CTC, Hayden Lowell, Nathan Harper. Cars start to hit the pit lane. Hayden Lowell's going to spin it out. 67-4 gets sideways. Someone's out in the grass. Bam! Right into Jeff Price. I believe that was Crozier, the
14 pitting in.
45. Blowing pit entry.
I think pitting this time.
And comes through the grass right into Jeff Price.
90 pitting in.
Cody Brown got a piece of him. He'll probably have to take a quick repair to get that car fixed.
12 this time, 12 this time.
One pit.
Race leader now is JR Deal. So we'll watch it from the far cam because this one's the best for pitting. Pretty much all of these cars are going to need to pit this time or they're going to lose the draft because that was a big chunk of cars on that first one. And it looks like everyone knows that. It's all 9 cars coming in, plus Clapper Newell a little further back. This group much more organized on the pit road. Nobody spinning, nobody crashing. JR Deal into his box, nice and clean. Hayden Lowell still sitting there. Hayden must have picked up a penalty when he spun it on the pit road. And Hayden starts rolling, and then stops again. JR Deal back out
I'm
one track.
Probably gonna come back to you a little bit. Okay.
Rest of the field come back out on track. Montro's trying to take the apron to get in front of JR Deal. That's going to get really spicy. They're going to have to check up a bit. That was interesting. Okay, here comes the main pack running up behind them. The CTC car's leading that group.
Whoa! Yeah, sorry, I had no damn idea you were up there. I was trying to let Hayden by.
Lucas Hoytsma is getting real spicy as they come back together.
You've got the run, go around me and I'll push you.
Daniel Llewellyn's back on pit road. Lucas Hoytsma and Quinn Newton back out front. Mike Edwards.
I'm only gonna get you on the back stretch.
Ethan Evers. They're running the middle line. Just going to allow Montrose to close up on the inside line. Might be the first time all race we've seen JR Deal down on the low line. JR loves to be up high. Comes to these. There he goes. Gets up off the bottom. Catches up with his teammate Jake Lawrence. It's like the Cave cars have picked up Cody Cleaver. It's Mike Edwards drops down in front of Lucas Hoytsma. They have a Cave car leading each line. Edwards down
sorry,
low.
that pig exit JR, sorry about that.
Evers up high. Edwards gets a lap led. Did they go by Daniel Llewellyn? Not sure what kind of issues Llewellyn had, but he had to come back down pit road. 31-second stop. Perhaps Llewellyn picked up a pit penalty.
We're coming.
Car's trying to get organized if they've gotten all
right now.
broken apart. There's Clapper Newell. He has Dave Hoytsma and Andrew Beach there with him. They're going to try to work together in draft. Sam Kohlhaas and by himself, EJ Johnson. Cody Brown, he's got that nose damage. I thought he might take that fast repair, but he chose not to, and it is hurting him. Here comes the lead pack to catch him.
I got it.
Cody gets down off the track. Lets the field go by. Nice move there.
Dave, we're not going to have a good fuel mileage this time. No, I was thinking the same thing.
So Edwards continuing to lead. Lucas Hoisman, Quinn Newton, Ian Montrose on the inside line with Nathan Harper there in the 7. Outside is Evers, Cleaver, Deal, and 68 of Lawrence. Will Spark trying to catch up there. Hayden Knoll, Trenton Sneed at the back. This lead pack. So the lead pack's now 11 cars. Dave Hoyce was 12 seconds back. It's Andrew Beach, Clapper Newell, and the lap machine of Daniel Llewellyn, all in this group. Then we have Sam Kohlhaas, 15th. Has some drafting help there from the 45 of Crozier. He's 1 lap down. You have E.J. Johnson all by himself, 16th. Hayden Knoll is in this lead pack. First car 1 lap down, 17th. Cody Brown, 18th. Adam Crozier, 19th. And Daniel Llewellyn is 20th. Jeff Price out of the race. He will finish 21st tonight. So we get back to the action in our main pack. Still have the 2 cave cars leading. Bunch of Dodges on the outside line, bunch of Pontiacs on the inside line, but being led by 2 Toyotas. There's a Holden, the 90 car of Will Spark. That's a Holden. 81 car at the back of this pack. That's a Corvette. A little bit of everything in here. This should be our halfway points lap. End of lap 28. So we'll see how our points pay out here. Theo enters the tri-oval. Looks like Ethan Evers is going to get the stage. There you have it. Ethan Evers, Mike Edwards, Cody Cleaver, Lucas Hoisman, J.R. Deal, Quinn Newton, Ian Montrose, Jake Lawrence, Will Spark, and Nathan Harper. Picking up stage points there at the end of lap 28. Still 12 physical cars, 11 of them on the lead lap in this main pack. Hayden Knoll, the only one off the lead lap. Saw him serve a pit penalty.
Just let me know when you guys are pitting.
Yeah, it was
I'll let you know.
Newell talking about pitting. A bit early for that. That second pack is losing ground, so their main objective is to go fast enough that they can stay on the lead lap and hope for caution. Inside line drifting back just a bit. Second back's now 14 seconds behind, so they are going in the wrong direction. They're not gaining, but it should be enough speed that they might be able to stay on a lead lap. Andrew Beach, Jeremy Clapper Newell, 12th, 13th, 14th. Clapper Newell down on the apron there. And Daniel Llewellyn 2 laps down at the back of this pack. They go by EJ Johnson, the 91. He won't be the lucky dog as Hayden Lowell's going to get by as he's tagged onto the back of this pack. EJ's going to need to get down and try to hang on to the group. So he could try to race Hayden for that lucky dog. Outside line with a big push coming from Cody Cleaver. Should have one more pit stop to go before we get to the end of the race. That one will be interesting. Should be able to short fuel, so you won't need a full tank. So we'll see who takes enough fuel, who takes too much fuel. Everybody will want to get out together and regroup. Go for it at the end. It'll be exciting. Has not, Nick. There has not.
10-4.
They here maybe around lap 40 for that 3-car pack. JR Deal up to the 3rd line here.
Lucas, are you running it dry, or what are you going to do?
Didn't want to work together with the cave cars.
Dave, you've been leading. You've burnt the most fuel. How far can you go?
Yes, sir, Nick.
I had eight laps at the line.
Michael, where you got left?
8.
Dave, I'm gonna take a right size and fuel that.
Cave cars going to have trouble trying to fit together if they're leading both lines.
Just want to make sure we're on the same strategy so we all get out around the same time.
That's all.
EJ Johnson has been able to hang on to that lead pack, but Hayden Lowell's moved up in it, so Hayden's still that lucky dog should the yellow come out. Field is gaining on playoff driver Sam Kohlhaas. We're hearing about 4 laps. Hayden Lowell's going to shoot the middle here. Push Cody Cleaver up. Ethan probably hoping that Hayden can push him out in front of Edwards, and then he'll be able to drop down. There it is, Ever clear of Edwards. He could drop down if he wants to try to get down to pit. He's going to stay up in front of Hayden. That's surprising a bit.
I was clicking things. I'm good.
You're in that final pit window. Drivers can make it from here. The longer you wait to pit, once cars start pitting, the less draft you'll have, so the slower your pack will be. Right there, 2 of the later 12 cars kind of dropped down, thought they might be coming for a moment, but they stay on track. Evers once again gets clear of Mike Edwards.
Got it.
Lucas Huisman coming to pit road. There goes 4 of the cars. It's going to slow down this group that's still on track. EJ Johnson way out in the grass, 91, going for a bit of a journey. That was the car I saw slide in. Let's make sure everyone else made it to pit road safely. I think they did.
Everything you've got coming this time here, Dave.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Whenever you drop down for the pit entry, if you stay right on that yellow line, I'll go to your inside.
Sorry, say that again?
Cave
When
cars
we go
still
to
side
pit
by
road
side.
here, drop to just inside of the yellow line, and I will go inside of you. Unless your pit box is before mine.
Yeah, I'm in the back.
This strategy that they're trying to pull, the only way this works is if they get
Okay,
single file.
Give me enough room to get down, so you drop down pretty far, and then I'll stay right on the yellow
Otherwise,
line.
Lucas, Harper, Newton, and Sneed will be faster than
Okay.
everyone else. Here they are coming off pit road.
I did not realize we were going now.
This 8-car pack still side by side.
Michael, how much more you got?
Andrew Beach, Clapper Newell hit pit
I'm at
road.
2.8 right now.
Dave keeps going.
It's all good. I
Daniel
was
stays
unfocused
out.
And just fucked my whole race. So.
Beach hit the inside wall. Clapper Newell went out in the grass. He'll pick up a penalty. These cars need to get not side by side. They need to get single file. Because if they don't, that 4-car pack's going to be pushing hard, and they will pass them. Hoytsman, Newton, and Harper.
Oh, shitty.
They've got cars coming to help push too.
Hayden, can you make it one more? Ian? Yeah, I'm good to go. Probably 2 more.
Dave's
we can
on
make it
pit
one more.
road. Finally, this group gets single file. About
Yeah, I can do
3 or
one
4
more.
laps too late. Their lap time's 50.135. The lap times Hoytsman's putting in 50.5363, so it's not, I guess, too much of a difference, but
4-5 pitting this time. 14 pitting.
should see these top 7 plus.
9-0 pitting this time, 9-0.
Should see the top 7 plus the
2 pitting.
Hating 67 come in this time.
17 pitting. 68 pitting.
1 pit.
Field works their way by Clapper Newell, the 21. Now goes 2 laps down. And top 7 should be coming. JR Deal makes contact with Cody Cleaver. Cleaver gets into Will Spark. Spark gets spun on pit road. Quite a few cars getting a bit much coming to pit road there. All happening on pit road though, so no caution. Edwards slides and misses his box. Ethan Evers hits his box properly. JR Deal had to back up too. Man, a lot of these cars were missing their pit box. Cody Brown heads back out. We'll jump over to Lucas Huisma. This trio's already completed their stops. They're heading to the tri-oval. I think they're going to take the lead rather easily. Here is Mike Edwards. Ethan Evers. They're still going to be getting up to speed. So here comes this trio. tucked in and in the draft. Going by Hayden there. Here comes a full head of steam for Lucas Hoitzma and Nathan Harper and the 88 of Quinn Newton. They should be able to go by here and be 1, 2, 3 as they go by Ethan Evers and Mike Edwards. And there it is. Lucas Hoitzma to the lead. That group that stayed out late had an opportunity to get enough separation that this trio would not catch back up, but they, instead of working together, ran side by side pretty much the entire time they had that opportunity. And that killed all their hope. Saw some smoke down there by the inside wall. That's a strange place to see that. Looks like Cody Cleaver's got damaged. The 2-car can't keep up. Ian Montrose on the backstretch with Will Spark. That's 9th and 10th. J.R. Deal, Jake Lawrence 7th and 8th. They are 6.6 seconds behind the main pack. As we said, Cleaver with the damage, he's falling back, so it leaves us with this 5-car pack with 12 to go. A lot of drivers would love to see a yellow right about now, including Trenton Sneed. So the pit stops, 2 green flag pit stop cycles have really spread this field apart. We have 5 cars left for the lead. Like Clapper Newell, as we saw him have that bad pit entry, he picked up a penalty, as did E.J. Johnson and Adam Crozier. So it'll be 10 laps to go when we get to the stripe. Ethan Evers and Mike Edwards. Those 2 cars, just Mike hasn't been able to push very good on that outside. We'll see if they're able to make any headway. Looks like Harper's content to work with the 2 CTC machines. Now Edwards goes to the bottom. Evers tucks in line as they catch, I believe that's Crozier and maybe Llewellyn. Crozier then comes right down the track in front of race leader Lucas Hoitzma, Adam Crozier.
What was that?
Sorry, Lucas.
Wow.
Alright.
Hoitzma gets right side damage on the 8. They work their way by Daniel Llewellyn. Lucas much calmer than most people would be in that situation. Man, oh man. Mike Edwards, Ethan Evers trying to take advantage. They're pushing on the outside, trying to get by Nathan Harper. Daniel Llewellyn, he is multiple laps down, but he is teammates with the 88 and 8. So that gives them an extra car for this battle.
Adam, do you have any damage or anything?
I do not, as far as I know.
Nathan Harper leading the race now with that lap machine
I'd be
issue.
willing to push you if you want. Or if you want to tag on to the back, that'd be great too.
Here comes another run from those Cave Toyotas as they go to the outside of the lap machine of Llewellyn. Llewellyn being there just gives them one more car they have to pass. Evers is very good at putting his car where he needs to as they're moving forward, but Edwards just can't push him when he's leading. We're trying to figure out that dynamic between the 2 teammates as Harper leads the inside line. Looks like he's so far been a de facto CTC car tonight, as he's been staying right there with the CTC machines. Chevy and GM cars working well together. Be 6 laps to go when we get to the stripe. Harper continuing to click him off. Has some company now. I think Edwards is starting to figure out where to put his car on that outside line to make moves. Needs to get just a little bit lower in the corner. So he's a little too high on the entry there. Needs to get a little bit closer to Harper's car, but without, you know, banging into him. Very hard to do. Let's see how much ground he loses because he's going that much more of a distance around the corner. It's not so much the side draft, although there is some side draft. That's not the key factor. It's more that longer radius around the corner. It's the slower way to go. Need to take as much ground as they'll give you. They are shoving Harper. Newton was up underneath the 7. And Lucas was right up underneath the 88. They were pushing hard on that backstretch. We head into the tri-oval. Getting down to it. Edwards leads that lap.
I really feel like I see debris in the tri-oval.
I don't see any.
Hayden trying to be relevant again. We're trying to get a middle lane here? Hoytsman was peeking there. Mikey definitely needs to defend against that. We're going to go by Clapper Newell. 21 car will go 2 laps down now. Hoytsman's now jumped up behind the cave cars. He's going to try to make a 3rd lane by himself. That could separate the 14 and 26 and give Quinn Newton a space to go around the 7. And they are jumping side by side as we're going 3 wide up front. Hoytsman trying to do it all by himself. Has 2 teammates he left down low. Daniel Llewellyn, he's going to go up there with Lucas Hoytsman. Now we're going to get 3 lines of 2 maybe? No. Hoytsman jumps back down behind the cave cars. Now he's going to peek to that outside. Harper and Newton stay down low. Lucas Hoytsman's trying to take the race lead, and I think he's going to do so. Edwards does lead that lap, but we got 2 more to go. Clapper Newell has chosen to push the middle.
Oh dear God. Shit, I'm going 3-8.
Trenton Sneed looked in his mirror, saw 3 wide. Trenton goes to the apron.
Debris, yellow. Rain.
Rain means it's over.
Listen, I can throw debris. I can't throw rain. The sky's blue.
Big storm cloud, thunder and lightning.
It was raining in the pits. We saw it.
Everybody
Lightning
wanting
within 7 miles.
to get this bunch back together as Mike Edwards takes the white flag in the 14. Clapper Newell's there, Lucas Hoytsman, Daniel Llewellyn. It's like
I'm
14
very
has
impressed
chosen to
with
drop
the
down in front of
concentrated
Harper.
guys.
Ethan Evers has the 21 of Clapper Newell pushing him. Lucas is going to go to the middle.
Yeah, the ending sucks personally, but well done everybody.
It's not over yet. Coming into the tri-oval for the final time. Oh, there's a little bit of contact with Harper.
Let's go, Mikey.
Ethan Evers gets the win. Mike Edwards, P2. Lucas Hoytsma, Harper, and
Nathan
Newton,
Evers,
your top
welcome
five.
to the championship four.
J.R. Deal going to lead this second pack to the line. He'll pick up 6th. Jake Lawrence 7th. Cody Cleaver with that damaged Miller Lite Dodge brings it home 8th, which is really impressive how much damage it has.
You called your shot.
Ian Montrose
Props
9th.
to you.
Will Spark 10th. Trenton Sneed finishes
Kudos,
11th.
That's the word I was looking for.
Hell yeah, brother. Good win, Ethan.
Ethan Evers picks up the win in the 26th.
Yeah, appreciate that pushing, man. Appreciate everybody.
Good win, Ethan.
You're welcome. I pushed you. That's a good. And that list just took over.
Yeah, he did.
Yep, man, I appreciate you. I had nothing in the fight. I was 2 laps down, so I was like, let's push.
Hayden giving him a congrats. Hopefully Hayden has taken the nipple clamps off by now.
Good win, Ethan.
If you don't understand that story, go to our Discord. Yo. Big 1-2 finish. Your boy did good. Go burn it down with the teammate. Hell yeah. Oh my gosh. It's the same thing Mikey and I did in that charity race. Fun. All right, if we could get the top 3 of the interview room, Lucas, Mikey,
There, Ethan. Good win, buddy.
and Ethan. We'll bring Lucas up. Lucas, DG, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, sir, you gave it all you could there, but it looks like just those cave cars kind of blocked every line for you. What did you need right there at the end to maybe get a little bit further ahead and get the win there?
Well, I mean, I had teammates there to help me. I mean, Daniel, he was working well with me. He's giving some great pushes, and Quinn was trying to get in the situation to get up with us, but yeah, like you said, those 26 and the 14. I mean, they looked like DEI out there. They were blocking every lane. They were doing a great job. They deserved that 1-2. They made a hell of a race, and if I had left 26 out there, I'd screw us both. So I figured I may as well push him to a win. And yeah, it looked like a good finish up there. I'm happy to take home third too.
10-4. And did you ever see in your radar a caution-free race at Talladega?
Absolutely not. I was banking on we were going to get one at some point. You know, I didn't even think about it. And that is unbelievable. Kudos to everybody tonight. I didn't even see us get close to a caution, really. I mean, other than the pit stops. So, yeah, great job.
Yeah, the pit stops were definitely spicy, and there was a few moments where they definitely tried to wreck a few times, but it worked out. It's all you can really say. It worked out in the end, and yeah, you gave that Labor 12 Kodak Pontiac a great ride tonight, and the pit strategy worked out really well, and here you are, bringing it home P3. It's a good end to this championship round. You were already locked in anyway, but good momentum, and we'll see what we can do in the round of 8 with you.
For sure, man.
I mean, with those friends and family sponsor shout-outs, if you don't mind.
Well, just want to send a big shout-out to Labor 12, CTC Racing, Low Drag Esports, and Nine Performance. You for doing the broadcasting, as always, and Hayden for putting on a great series. I can't wait to see how this one ends.
10-4. We appreciate you, my friend. We'll see you back here tomorrow night.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Lucas Hoytsma getting the P3 tonight. Then we'll go track down Mike Edwards. Let's do this one together since they're both hanging out. Hello, boys.
What's up?
Well, we're going to do both of these interviews since you're both hanging out in here, and we'll save the best for last. So, Mikey, with the P2 tonight, how do we feel about that, and what did you maybe need at the end there to try and beat Ethan back to the line?
First of all, screw Ethan.
No, need a little bit more help from behind. Looked like the 7 got loose. Quinn was a little detached there, I guess, from people leaving him and going up. But I don't know, just a little bit more help. But kind of got loose in the tri-oval there. Thought I was about to crash, which he also had Lucas pushing him, so kind of a good combo there.
Are you saying the cheat codes gave him the win?
Maybe.
All right, sir. You got those friends, family, and sponsor shoutouts for us tonight?
Yep, you for making these cars. Awesome to see you get one, two. One car locked in the final 4. Let's see if I can somehow get locked in next week. Fort Worth Screen Printing, KVRP, Labor 12, EPI, Autism Awareness, and literally everybody in this field for making it go green, considering it was Dega and these crappy pushing ARCA cars. So kind of surprising, but I'll take it.
Yeah, it's quite impressive. All right, bud. Congrats on that P2 finish. And now we go to Ethan Evers, big winner tonight in the 26. Ethan, how did you get it done?
A lot of help. These things take help. And Mike stuck with me for most of the race. Our plan was to control both lines. We did that pretty well, I think, for most of the night. And I called out for him to go to the bottom there so we could at least get one of us a win. And then the plan, once I saw Clapper stayed with me there, the plan was to kind of just block Lucas wherever he went, and Lucas just chose to push me. So I was like, well, I'll take the win then.
Yeah, he said, I don't know if you heard his interview, but he said that he saw it. If he had decided to try and go to your outside and make it 3 lanes, it would just screw you both and wouldn't help either one of you. So he decided to just push you instead.
Yeah, I mean, I was looking in my rearview mirror a lot, and I knew he was going to try to get around Clapper. So if he went to the outside, I blocked with Clapper to the outside. So shout out with Clapper that he went with me there to make that block. But then Lucas chose the middle, and that was on the backstretch, I believe, and slowed his momentum enough to where he wouldn't have really been able to make a winning move. So I knew Mike would have had it there. And then when Lucas got behind me, and I think the 7 got loose under me, or whatever happened there, Mike lost all that momentum, so we got the win.
Sam 4, it was a lot of fun. Your dad was hanging out and chat with us, and he was real proud. And he got the friends, family, and sponsor shout-outs for us tonight, sir.
Yeah, man. Shout out to my dad for being in chat and watching all the time. It's storming pretty heavy here, so luckily the internet stayed up for us to be able to do that. And shout out to Mike for being a great teammate as always, and everyone else that decided to stick with me, because like I said, this isn't just a one person kind of thing. It takes multiple people. And shout out to our sponsors, KVRP, Fort Worth Screen Printing, Labor 12, EPI, Mirables Mobile Detailing, and Outrun Esports. And then you for painting this car. I finally got a traditional 26 win, I think this is my first one in this paint.
Yep, it is. And awesome job, buddy. It was good to see you grab the win there. I know you've already said you were going to start a new team for next season, which I think most people know, but in case they didn't, now they do. So Ethan, his final season in the 26, out there giving it a good ride, picking up some wins, and I appreciate it, my friend.
Also, my first Final Four, so it's a good way to go out.
There you go, bud. All right, good luck in those Final Four, and we'll see you next week.
All right, man. Appreciate it.
Ethan Evers and Mike Edwards finishing first and second tonight, so I figure with a 1-2 finish, we'll go ahead and interview them both at the same time, because why not? All right, let's look at our final results for tonight. We have Ethan Evers, Mike Edwards, Lucas Hoytsma on the podium. Harper and Newton picking up top 5s. The Outlaw, J.R. Deal, finishes 6th with Jake Lawrence, Cody Cleaver, Ian Montrose, and Will Spark, your top 10. Then we have Trenton Sneed, Hayden Lowell, Sam Kohlhaas, Jeremy Clapper-Newell, Cody Brown making a rare ARCA start, E.J. Johnson, Daniel Wallen, Adam Crozier, Dave Hoytsma, Andrew Beach, your top 20, and your final finisher will be Jeff Price in the 19. Thank you, everyone, for coming out and watching tonight's race. Hope you enjoyed it. I have to say thanks to the folks at Spittin Venom Podcast. Cliff Mullins and company do a great job. Andrew Beach, they put on a very entertaining product. A new one just released over the weekend. So if you haven't had time to check it out on Spotify. Spittin Venom Podcast talks about all of our SRL stuff, plus some other sim racing nonsense and just general life things. So check it out. Spittin Venom Podcast and on Spotify. Check it out. All right. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate you being here tonight. Hope you enjoyed. And we'll be back here tomorrow night for the triple header. We'll have 2 of those races on this channel with the Sprint Series. Actually, tomorrow night won't be on this channel. I forgot. I'm actually leaving the house tomorrow night. So keep an eye on the Discord to figure out where everything's going to be broadcast tomorrow. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your night. And we'll definitely see you back here Wednesday. We'll definitely have the Cup Series. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. Thank you so much as always. Appreciate you. Love your faces and have a good night.